Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 3 of I Wish He Wasn't My President. Today, our topic of discussion is Trump's trade war. The goal of today is to help you guys better understand what a trade war is, how they occur, why we don't want a trade war, and Trump's ideas on U.S. trade. Let me first explain trade wars. When a country increases the import tax on another country, it is likely the other country does the same. For example, if the U.S. wants to protect its car manufacturing industry, it may increase import taxes on Germany. Germany is then likely to increase taxes on U.S. goods to make up for lost revenue. This increase in import taxes and the misunderstanding of the benefits of free trade causes a trade war. Trade wars are problematic for a few reasons. When the U.S. increases import taxes on Germany, it becomes less profitable for German car manufacturers to sell cars to the U.S. Because it is less profitable for German manufacturers to sell their cars in the U.S., they will sell less cars to us. This decrease in German cars sold to the U.S. gives U.S. consumers less cars to buy from, which is not as good as having more cars to buy from. Another problem resulting from trade wars is higher prices. As consumers, we want to be able to buy goods at the cheapest price possible. This is less likely to happen as import taxes increase. If we increase import taxes for German car manufacturers, they will increase the prices of the cars they are selling in the U.S., which is not the lowest possible price. The final problem resulting from trade wars that we will discuss is specific to countries that have more power over the U.S. in terms of net exports. China exports many more goods to the U.S. than the U.S. exports to China. Because China exports much more to the U.S. than the U.S. exports to China, an increase in import taxes on China will not have as big effect as China increasing import taxes on the U.S. This gives China more power over trade agreements which would not occur with no trade war or free trade. Now that we've covered trade wars, I would like to talk about ideas Trump has regarding U.S. trade. Trump believes outsourcing jobs to foreign countries is moving in the wrong direction, despite outsourcing providing benefits of an open market. Since his election, Trump has had the idea to renegotiate trade agreements with many countries, including Canada and Mexico, the U.S.'s two largest trading partners. Trump believes increasing tariffs with these countries is an optimal way to gain back ground in the manufacturing industry. As we discussed earlier, while increasing import taxes or tariffs does protect U.S. manufacturers to some extent, the resulting losses are not worth it. So far during Trump's presidency, the only change in trade agreements the U.S. have made has been withdrawing from the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement, of which it was a part since 2008. The Obama administration argued that the 12-nation trade deal would create new jobs by opening up foreign markets for exporting goods and set minimum standards for working conditions in the 11 other nations, leveling the playing field in the global market. They argued that the deal would seek to promote trade and strengthen the relationship between the 12 nations by reducing and eliminating tariffs, fostering competition, and creating greater opportunities for businesses. Leaving this agreement moves the U.S. in the wrong direction. According to Trump's trade policy agenda, every action his administration takes is supposed to promote reciprocity with our trade partners, which is certainly not the case with leaving the Trans-Pacific Partnership and increasing tariffs. Thanks for listening.